What is up, my prancing ponies, and welcome back to another episode of Half Baked, the official baked goods mini podcast. I said it right this time. Today we're going to be talking about another Jackbox announcement that Jackbox made today. I guess they realized that for quarantine, people aren't doing shit, so they have us eating out of the palm of their hand. This announcement comes after these three images were released on social media, hinting at the fourth game in Party Pack 7. And based on the two images on the right, I thought it might be a game about discovering oneself through beastiality, but then they posted the guy in a pool of noodles, and I had no fucking clue, although I thought the aesthetic of the game with the colors and the arms was interesting. And then today they announced the game will be called Earwax 2. Oh my god! Talking Points. And for all information on this game, I'm going to be reading off the Jackbox Games blog, which I will put a link in the description down below too. They also posted a video, which was very helpful, and I'll talk more on that in a second. So, Talking Points. I'm reading off the blog now. What if a party game focused on the most terrifying activity of all, public speaking? And what if that party game raised the stakes even further by making you give a speech with zero prep and gave you an assistant who may or may not have your best interests at heart? Would it help if the game embraced the fact that all of the speeches would be very, very stupid? Hopefully so, because today we're announcing the fourth game in the Jackbox Party Pack 7, Talking Points. In Talking Points, you and your friends take turns giving short speeches that revolve entirely around responding to slides that you have not seen in advance. If it's a text slide, you read the text out loud. If it's a picture slide, you say whatever comes to mind, whether it makes sense or, well, it probably won't make sense. So what this means is you're going to be giving a slideshow presentation to the other players, I'm assuming, and you have no idea what's on the slideshow. This is just like a bit that Impractical Jokers does, and that's like a prank improv comedy show, and it's really, really funny when that happens, so I'm expecting this game to be also really, really funny. I'll keep reading. In addition, you'll all take turns being the assistant to one of the other speakers. While they speak, you use your phone or tablet to pick the next set of slides. Maybe a picture of a flock of birds is exactly what they need to underscore the nuanced point they're making. Or maybe you'll pick a picture of a dumpster fire just to see what happens. So now, this is where things get interesting because your slideshow will actually be given to you by someone else playing the game. I'm going to assume that 85% of the time, that person is going to choose slides that make you look even stupider. That'll probably be the case. At the same time, everyone else responds to the speeches and slides with their moment-to-moment real-time reactions. Because what piece of data could be more important than whether your spontaneous fart joke moved the needle of public opinion? I'm assuming that's kind of like Civic Doodle, oh my god, where while you're drawing, people can like question mark react, poop emoji react, eggplant emoji react. I'm assuming that's what it means when it says at the same time everyone else responds to the speeches with their moment-to-moment real-time reactions. That's cool, I guess. We'll have more info on Talking Points and its many surprises soon, as well as updates on Champed Up, The Devil's in the Details, Quiplash 3, and the fifth game of the Jackbox Party Pack 7. So it seems to me what they're doing is they understand that people are probably antsy for new material right now, so they're revealing details about their next party pack early. Usually they hold off on information until like mid-August actually, and we're about 2 months away from that. And something else I've noticed is that they haven't actually gone into that much detail about what exactly these games contain. Like, we know the premise of this game, Champed Up, and The Devil's in the Details, and I'm assuming that Quiplash 3 is basically going to be like every other Quiplash. But actually, we don't really know anything about these four games, which to me is kind of interesting. Anyway, back to the point at hand. Talking Points. I think this game will be really fun. It's like patently stupid how you can present it yourself, and I think that's good. We need more of that. Games where you are actually interacting with the other people directly in real life, like Faking It, Patently Stupid, Push the Button. And there are a few others out there, but those are the three big ones that come to mind. Those games are just so much fun because they involve the real world, you know? You're not just staring at your phone or the TV screen the whole time. You're actually like looking at other people, and that notion might seem crazy right now, but that's what it is. And I think the fact that you're going to be giving a presentation and you have no idea what it's on, I just think that'll be really funny. And based on some of the pictures that they showed in the video, there was like a dog with rain boots on, there was a bunch of orange juice, and there was one other thing. The whole point will be to make people look foolish, and I think we could all stand to laugh at ourselves every once in a while now. So what does this mean for the context of the entire pack? Well, this and Quiplash 3 seem like haha be funny games. Champed Up is a drawing game, and the devil's in the details. Well, like I already said, I don't really know how this game will work. There's one more game slot for this party pack, and honestly, I mean, I say this, I'm probably being a little optimistic, but I'm excited for this next pack. We seem to have 3 really interesting games, and Quiplash 3, which isn't bad at all. I'm really excited to see what Game 5 is, and based on their announcement, they're probably going to release it, or I guess release the information sometime within the next few weeks, because it's only been like a week since they talked about Champed Up. They'll probably have more in-depth looks at all the games before it gets released in October. And if I'm being super optimistic, maybe they'll try to crank this thing out before October, because they know everyone's going to be bored for the entire time until then. But that's probably doubtful. That's probably just too much wishful thinking. Speaking of wishful thinking, I'm really hoping that Game 5 is not a letdown. There seems to be like a wave of excitement right now, and I think they might just fuck it up. They probably won't, though. Let's be hopeful. Based on what's in this pack right now, I'm thinking good things to come. And that's really what I think about this. So, Talking Points, the new game in Jackbox Party Pack 7, joining Champed Up, Quiplash 3, Devils and the Details, and another random mystery game. I am excited. How about you? Anyways, thank you for listening to my brief spiel on what is actually very little information. Hopefully, there's more information soon. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Peace.